So, my entire channel has been completely demonetized. So, I figured I might as well inform you guys as to what's going on right now. So, the reason for my channel being demonetized, according to YouTube, is because of posting reused content. Channel uses someone else's content without making changes that add significant value. And underneath this, there are a list of do's and don'ts. And the only one under the don't category that I'd potentially fall into with this one is clips of moments from your favorite show edited together with little or no narrative. What I think triggered this sudden demonetization was me taking clips from old children's Christian animations, stripping them out of context, and using the title to mock the poor quality of the clip. In my opinion, that would fall under fair use, but honestly, it's a little bit of a gray area, and I can understand people saying that, yeah, it wouldn't fall under fair use. And, okay, if YouTube doesn't want to monetize those kind of videos, err on the side of caution, okay, fine, they're not obligated to. And once I figure out which, if any of the videos are causing the issue, I will be deleting those specific videos on this channel if that's what it takes to remonetize my channel. And I should note that if it does come to that, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be reposting them either here or somewhere else. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Anyway, my frustration with this isn't necessarily that they had an issue with me posting this kind of content on my channel. My frustration with this was more that it just came up without any warning. There was no warning, no strikes, no nothing. I just tried to upload a short one day and realized that my monetization was gone. I wasn't even aware that monetization could be revoked without warning, especially if you didn't have any guideline strikes beforehand. And like I said before, if they'd simply told me that it would be revoked if I didn't delete certain videos, then fine, I could get behind that. It's navigable, and I could even use that knowledge to know what kind of content I shouldn't be posting in the future. But the way this was handled greatly annoyed me. I have absolutely no way of knowing with absolute certainty which videos YouTube sees as a problem. Like, am I supposed to go through my catalog of hundreds of videos and pray that I deleted the right videos? I mean, clearly they know which videos are the problem, they're just not telling me which ones for some reason. So if I file an appeal, which, yes, I am going to do, I'll have to explain how a certain type of video I made constitutes fair use, even if it may not be what they were even upset about. Unless they decided for some reason that the overwhelming majority of my content is simply reposting clips from old animations, which is not true. And not only would I have to go through and manually decide with over nearly 900 videos that I've posted if I violated this reused content rule, but I would also have to delete videos that may or may not have violated this rule. And in case you're wondering, no, privating or unlisting these videos is not enough, they have to be deleted permanently, which means that all the likes, views, stats, and comments will be gone forever. So I'm essentially being asked to either risk not deleting enough videos and have my reapplication rejected, or I wind up deleting videos that I actually didn't even need to delete in the first place. And you know how YouTube can be with whether or not something is considered fair use or not. It can be a little bit fickle, to say the very least. So yeah, all of this is frustrating. It's pretty frustrating, like I said, in large part due to the suddenness. And it's honestly kind of maddening to not know which videos need to be deleted in order to possibly have my channel remonetized. So yeah, that's basically what's going on right now. That's where I'm at. I don't know what's going to happen. All I can do is try to power through this, and I really appreciate your patience as I try to fix this mess. Like I said, I will be appealing this. Maybe YouTube will listen and reinstate the monetization on my channel without me needing to delete videos. Or, at the very least, maybe they can give me more specific feedback as to what exactly needs to be done here. But you know what? I'm not going to let a good crisis go to waste. This is exactly the kick in the pants that I needed to actually do something that, to be honest, I probably should have already done by now. So, I am going to be launching my very own Patreon. The link to that is in the description below. Now, this is, of course, completely optional and something that you should really only consider if you can. Just $1 a month or about 3 to 4 cents a day would be greatly appreciated if you like the content I make. If you do decide to sign up, I'm not expecting anything more than that, although I'm also not going to complain if you do decide to donate more. I can't promise anything definitive regarding future rewards, but for right now, regardless of how much you decide to donate, your name will appear in the credits of every single non-short video I make. and you will also receive a verbal shout out in the very first video that gets finished after you join. Also, you're probably wondering how this kerfuffle is going to affect my release schedule going forward. So here's what you can expect for the next couple of weeks. So I will say, I am going to be stopping shorts for the time being, which my initial plan for the following weeks was to just repost some of my old Looney Tunes reviews anyway. But yeah, that and any other shorts video as ideas that I had, those are going to stop until I can get this sorted out. As for my movie reviews of current releases, I am probably going to be scaling those back, limiting myself to 1, possibly 2 a week, depending on what comes out, which, honestly, I was kind of thinking about doing anyway. Trying to keep up with 4 or 5 movie reviews every single week was honestly starting to wear me down. So, 1 or 2 reviews a week, but I do expect those single reviews to be better edited, better written, and will go into more depth, so keep an eye out for those. And finally, and what I'm sure a lot of people are wondering about, there's the Looney Tunes videos. I have parts 9 and 10 left, as well as the final ranking video. And yeah, those videos do take a lot of time to get made, and you know, I would like for them to be monetized for all the effort that goes into them, but I'm getting so close to the end and I desperately want to finish this project, so I'm going to push ahead, monetization or not. My plan is to have part 9 out sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and most likely it will be made available at least 24 hours early to my patrons over on Patreon. And I want to reiterate, the lowest tier to achieve early access is only $1 a month. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. If you're still with me, thank you for listening to this half rant, half announcement. I will do my very best to keep you guys posted as to what the results of all this is and what changes, if any, need to be made. Take care.